As promised, here's my value shading tutorial. I'm sorry. So I first want to show you the sketch of my piece. As you can see, I've mapped in where my highlights should go, where my dark values should go. You can also see some of my lines showing my angle transfers, the relationships I've established, etc. So you can kind of see how the preliminary sketch looks. So to begin, you'll need to assemble some materials. First and foremost are your pencils. So you can use pencil with graphite or you can use charcoal pencil. Just make sure that they're sharp and that you have a range from 2B to 6B. You will also need perhaps some vine charcoal. This is optional, but it's good to map in some of your values in kind of a safe way that can rub off really easy. Again, I have a sketch. And then you'll also need blending stumps of various sizes, so you probably want some smaller ones and some larger ones. The smaller ones are good for detailing, the larger ones are good for covering more space. So this first step I'm about to do is mapping in value with the vine charcoal. As I said, the vine charcoal rubs off pretty easy, it erases off pretty easy, so it's kind of a safe way to start, especially if you're a little bit nervous about applying value to your surface. So I'm just going to map in the dark areas. Once I've established those values, I'm going to start in with my 2B pencil. That's my lightest one. I'm going to start in my darkest areas first. And then I can use those darker areas to kind of push out into my lighter areas using that residual dust. Remember, you're going to build up layers of value. So after I finish with my 2B pencil, I will eventually go to my 4B pencil and I will work towards my 6B pencil. You'll notice throughout the video, I'll be switching between various pencils, various blending stumps, and erasers. So really, it's all about building stuff up. You'll also be trying to maintain your edges. You don't want a weird haze around your figure by default. Remember, you can put something under your hand or arm to kind of keep things from smearing around too much. I don't have that right now. I think I do later in the video. Also, you want to make sure you're shading with the contour of the form, like I'm doing right there. That's going to help sell the roundedness of it. You never ever want to scrub, you never ever want to burnish your paper or rub your paper so much that it doesn't take charcoal anymore. So these are pretty light circular motions that I'm making. Okay, I just switched to a 4B pencil. You can see I'm starting to build it up and establish certain areas. At this point, I'll speed up the video and you can see the process from this point to the end. And here's a view of the finished product. This is actually an in progress shot, and then you can see that I built more value into it later to really build up those darks and heighten the contrast.